This property is cash flowing day one. All right, let's dig into my absolute favorite property on the planet. This is the Haven. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. So again, to go back, it's a 106 unit garden style apartment complex. You can see that from the one picture. It's in Cleve Core part of St. Louis. So, and we'll talk about this in a couple of slides, but Cleve Core is probably the best place within St. Louis. So St. Louis, think of St. Louis as a very large city, and there's little submarkets within that or suburban areas within that city. And Cleve Core is the high-end best part of St. Louis, the place that you want to live, the place that you want to be. The property is a 1990 build that was renovated in 2023, and we'll show you some pictures. A lot of the renovations was light renovations on the interiors, and really have kind of classed up the apartment complex area. As of January, the rent roll showed a 97% occupancy. When we're out there visiting, we will go through all the leases and the apartments to make sure that that is accurate. And if we find any inaccuracies, we will absolutely bring that value out of the seller and then to our investors. It's got a unit mix that's kind of split between 1 and 2 bedrooms with an average square feet of, excuse me, 650 feet, and currently is below market rents. And we'll show you that in a little bit, but it is currently, as of today, running below market rents. So you can see the economics in place. It runs about 1,180, which is an extremely affordable apartment in St. Louis. It is also extremely affordable apartment in Cleve Core, which is really what separates it from everybody else, because not only is it affordable, but it's in a high-end area within St. Louis. So that really allows us to gain value and be able to raise those rents. So the purchase price that we're purchasing as 14.9 million. We are looking to raise 6.3 million in equity, and we will use those proceeds for the acquisition, obviously, CapEx, and then operating and capital reserves. So basically making sure that the property is running well and then having reserves in case of anything major happening. This property is cash flowing day one. So what that essentially means is if we do nothing, the property will still cash flow and pay you out. And then our priority, which you'll see on multiple sides, is we don't get paid if you don't get paid. So I don't know if you've seen the commercial Fisher Investments, right? We don't get paid unless you get paid. Well, we have the same philosophy. We would never take any distributions or anything if you guys aren't getting paid. So we have that priority to make sure that we don't get paid unless you guys get paid.